Hello everyone. Today I will be talking to you on the very first question which is being asked by any interviewer to the candidate, and the question is, tell me something about yourself. See, we all know that anywhere we go for an interview, every interviewer talks to us. He wants to know who I am, who am I. He wants to know my background and everything about me. Apart from the fact that he is having a resume, apart from that fact that we have already filled our application, but still he wants to know me from my own words. So there is a lot of confusion in the minds of candidates that what should he talk about, how he should start. So this video will help you to understand the contents, the important points by which you can do and give a wonderful introduction and an impressive one. See, a 5-year-old student, a 10-year-old student will also talk about himself, but maybe he'll talk about the simple things. The vocab power he is using is not that impressive. So being like your level increases, your introduction should have attractiveness, more impressive words it should carry. It should carry more good content. So number one, when we start about introducing ourselves, we will talk of our complete name. We'll start with our complete name. We'll follow with the background, and background it categorized into two parts. One is your personal background, that means your family details. Second is your academic background, that means what you have done till now. And usually we start with the recent things. For instance, if I am a BTech graduate, so I'll talk of being a BTech graduate. Then I'll go for the rest of the details. Third important point is we should share our experience. But you may have a question in your mind that if you have not worked anywhere, so how you can talk of your experience because you are a fresher. So what I told to my students that it is not like if you are a fresher so you don't have an experience. We do have experiences, but we need to cater them, we need to tell them so that it brings some power in our introduction. So what we can talk about in our experience if I am a fresher? This is a question. So I should talk about my achievements, my life experiences. You can talk about any seminars, any industrial visits you have been through. And on the second hand, if you are having a work ex, so definitely you will talk about the place, your organization where you have been working, your designation and everything. Moving further, you will talk about your awards, you will talk about your achievements. But what if you don't have any award? What if you have not been appreciated any time? Maybe you didn't got any certificate, any medal, but yes, you have done good things in your life. So that will be your achievements. See students, when we talk of interview, every interview is about selling yourself. So we should not forget that I am there to sell myself, and I won't be sold. Nobody will buy me if I am not having good qualities in me. So I need to do a brainstorming and tell all the best part of tell all the good things I have been doing so far. So it is very important. Next, talking about introduction point, I will talk about my strengths. I will talk about my positives. For instance, I am a good communicator. For instance, I do possess good convincing skills. Quick learner. These are the attributes you can talk about your strengths. Next, you can include your goals. Your goals could be categorized again in two parts. Your short-term goals, your long-term goals. There again a question in the mind of students, in the mind of candidates, that why is there a need of talking of long-term goals? Recently my goal is to be selected in this company or to be shortlisted for this college. But then why long-term goals? Long-term goals are important because the interviewer wants to know your future planning. He wants to know how foresighted you are. Do you have some targets set for yourself or no? So we should be ready with both the answers, short-term goals as well as long-term goals. Rest you can include your role model. If the interviewer asks you to speak at least about 5 minutes or he bound you with some time, so you can increase your length of your introduction by talking of your role model, the person to whom you inspire. And then when we talk of role model, we may have two types of people to whom we admire. One person can be a person who will inspire who is a famous person. For instance, Abraham Lincoln, Dhirubhai Ambani, Amitabh Bachchan. So they are the people who are known to everyone. So in that case, do remember the interviewer can ask you counter questions because he knows Dhirubhai Ambani too. He is well aware of Amitabh Bachchan too. So he can give you a counter question like which books are being written on Dhirubhai Ambani. He could also ask you like which is the famous movie of Amitabh Bachchan. He can ask you the origin of theirs. He can ask you anything related to the famous person. Second way of talking of your role model is talking about any person around you. For instance, your teacher, your parents, your elder brother or sister, you can talk about why you are inspired by them. And this is how we end this video of talking of our introduction. Thank you.